that grants the governor who put my wife in jail more power. Thank you.
Any questions for Mr. Georgiev? Thank you for being here today. Chair calls Shelley Luther, followed by Fran Rhodes and Henry Bonnert.
Hi, thank you for your time. My name is Shelley Luther, and I'm representing myself, and obviously I oppose this bill. A lot of people know my story, but like Tim said, we're just regular people. My stylist were wanting to go underground to serve people because they couldn't feed their kids. And I knew that was going on all over the place, and I knew it wasn't safe. I opened because I wanted to follow all of the CDC guidelines and beyond and open up in a sanitary place. Cosmetologists, their sanitation training is heavier than most occupations. So we had people sitting outside, not even inside, 6 feet apart in chairs. My stations are already 6 feet apart. I spent my own money putting hand sanitizing stations in, took away the coffee station, took away the magazines, did everything I possibly could. And for opening safely, I got thrown in jail. Governor Abbott's strike force team, one of them contacted me, and they said they were attempting to reach out and say, we want to work with you. How do we get salons open sooner? And I'm like, well, can you tell me why we're closed? He said that's classified. It's really frustrating when you're trying to fix a problem and they won't even tell you what the problem is because they don't know, and they were too afraid to just say, I don't know. The judge, before he sentenced me, said he could put me in jail for 180 days. 180 days. If I didn't apologize to him. And I said, if feeding your kids is less important than what's happening here, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do what you're gonna do, but I'm not shutting the salon. And he put me in jail right then. Strip searched several times, humiliated. I had to take a pregnancy test. In with general population, male inmates, loose sterret in the oldest part. I was willing to do that because my dad's a 26-year Marine veteran. He fought for our liberty and freedom, and I was not going to let that go. We deserve more than this. You were stomping, not you. Governor Abbott is stomping all over us, all over our liberties. We have personal responsibilities. Me as a business owner, I'm responsible for who comes in my business and my employees. And if I do something wrong, I am responsible for that. But I got punished because I did the right thing. I don't want this to ever happen again. Governor Abbott and any governor or any legislator does not have the authority to tell me what to do as a person. If you want to create a disaster bill, then you fix the PPP issues, fix our nurses, make sure that our cops, our nurses, all of these people that are willing to go and work and sacrifice, you make sure they have their stuff. But you don't make people immobile. Because like many people have already testified, more people are going to die, and there's a longer lasting effect than what COVID is leaving. Just follow the Constitution. It's very easy, and it's like many people have said, it's common sense. Do not let anyone have power over the people and make them in cages, basically, in their house. It's ridiculous. I have to feed my family, and the government was not providing anything to help me, and my hairstylists were not eating. It's not acceptable. And I know your intentions are good, but the law's not based on feelings. The Constitution is there in stone, and we have to abide by it. Thank you.
Any questions for Ms. Luther?
Chairman.
Yes, Chair recognizes Mr. Raymond.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What is the, thank you, first of all, for coming to testify, you and your husband. I'm sorry, did your husband say, how's your son doing?
He's a hot mess. He walks around with his head down, like slouchy. Shuffles his feet. He's a totally different kid.
You got to work with him.
Members, any other questions? Ms. Luther, thank you for being here.